So this is the wrap-up on Terry's 5-string jazz. The 5 saddles in the bridge were not anywhere near close to being intonated. They're all perfectly intonated now. We made this radius gauge for Terry, so this takes all the guesswork out. So the radius is perfectly matched, and you know that you've arrived when you touch any one of these strings and you'll see that gauge move slightly. So Terry will never have to wonder again whether the radius is right. It will always be right. I'll just throw that in the case. The pickup height needed to be adjusted as well because the action dropped down drastically from where it was. That is as close as the pickups ever need to be. So you play the highest note, and that's as close as the string will ever be to the pickups. You can split hairs on this, move it up or down a couple of thou, but that's basically ballparking it. That's where it should be. This was the trouble spot here on the bass side of the fingerboard, those top 10, 12 frets. Yeah. When you're doing the fret dress on a maple fingerboard, it's quite a bit more work because you need to mask the whole thing off. If it's rosewood or ebony, it's not that critical. But here, you can see that it wouldn't take much to smudge up that beautiful finish. So ultimately, like I've said so many times before, if you do your job right, you should be covering your tracks, and it should look like the bass has never been touched. Once I had it all masked off, I went ahead and buffed out the whole length of the fingerboard. All of these discrepancies on the bass side at the top end here were taken care of, leveled, recrowned, and polished. And then I went ahead and polished the whole scale length end to end. This is much better than the day it was made. And he's gone with these Roto Sound jazz bass strings, 45, 65, 85, 105, and 130 on the bottom. And lastly, we touched up those nut slots so that the open string and the fretted first fret note are in tune all the way across. I did put that little dab of lithium grease underneath the string tree, just this one string, the rest of them are fine. And we are done. I hope everybody learned something. And if you feel that you have benefited in some way, shape, or form by this mini tutorial, for the first time ever, I am now able to accept thanks or super thanks. So if you feel inclined to donate to the cause, I would be most grateful. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.